canceled a trip to Georgia this morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western institutions. Industry baron Kombain Nikolad seized power today in a bloodless coup, installing himself in the presidential palace behind a wall of political and military support. The charismatic billionaire plans on holding elections within a matter of days to affirm his seat of power and promises a pristine and profitable relationship with America and the West. Bringing high-speed fiber optic connectivity to areas of Eastern Europe that less than a decade past didn't have telephones. The technological leap is due largely to the efforts of rising information industries in the Netherlands, and especially Georgia, where the Vice President called his visit to Georgia an honor and called Georgian President Kombain Nikolads a man with his eyes on the future.
Sam Fisher. I can't believe you beat me here.
I like to be early. Hello, Colonel.
You can use my name. The room's safe.
Lambert.
Good to see you again. I trust NSA orientation is going well?
Well enough. Everybody's been real coy about what exactly I'm allowed to know.
It's the nature of the agency. We don't let any one person know everything, which means we've all got to work together.
Even though I'll be out there alone.
You'll be transmitting to us in more ways than you can imagine. And we'll be online through your earpiece and OPSAT.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course. I know you've been taking care of yourself.
I haven't been in the field in years.
Sure. But tradecraft is something you don't forget. It's like riding a bike.
Or wearing high heels.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance. I'll see you on the far side of the course. All right, Sam, let's get started. Can you hear me clearly?
Hi there.
Good. That means the implanted speaker is working correctly. Now, the technicians here want to calibrate your equipment. Can you turn to the red emergency light on the wall to your left? Great. Now the one on your right. Okay, same thing for pitch. Look for another light up in the rafters on the ceiling. Excellent. Now look for one on the ground in front of you. All right, Fisher, we'll get through this as quickly as possible. We'll start simple. Climb up onto that ledge, over that pool.
All right, first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to climb up here to get some secret dialogue with Grimm's daughter. When I can do it, that is. Come on. Oh, come on now. There we go. And the passcode for this door is 5656. Let's have a little chat.
Who are you?
You must be Sam Fisher. I'm Anne of Grimm's daughter. Pleased to meet you.
Third Echelon lead programmer.
You've done your homework.
Some of it. I'm still a little foggy on my OPSAT.
The Operation Satellite Uplink. Basically just a multi-million tax dollar PDA. But it'll tally everything you'll need to know to complete your missions, so make sure you're comfortable with the interface. No need to introduce yourself. I've already got an earful of your history from Lambert.
I'm not as mean as he says.
On the contrary, the man thinks you should be canonized.
What? The saint of shady causes.
I don't know. How about the saint of well-directed sins?
You were involved with Second Echelon, right?
Yeah, briefly. I had some ideological differences.
Like what?
It didn't respect the human element.
Were you there for the burnout in 2000?
Yeah. But I don't even have clearance to think about it. Good luck on the course.
And our next thing is to go on the opposite side before we actually start the training. So expect about 30 minutes of trying to jump. I wish the Xbox had the HD collection like the PlayStation got, but, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I am looking forward to the remake when Ubisoft decide to show us that. There's no code for this one, you can just go in. And there is a lockpick in here that you can pick up. And I believe that's it for this room. Let's double check. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's start the training, shall we? It's very basic, very simple. I love the sounds in my ear though. So good.
We'll let you do your thing here. You're looking at your basic assault course. I'll chime back in once you've passed it.
Okay, the fact you need a tutorial for climbing ladders. There is one more secret area ahead later on. We'll do that. I only tested it today, by the way. Didn't know you could do it. That's why it's a good thing to have that lockpick from before. Okay, let's do a split jump. Classic Splinter Cell. Naturally, of course. Of course, let's go across this beam. Your standard tactical assault course, naturally, of course. Sam already knows all this as a veteran soldier, and I believe a member of the CIA back in the past. Of course, on Xbox is LB to hug the wall. I struggled when the first time I played this, trying to figure it out. God, again, the sound effects, brilliant. Oh great, more jumping.
Good job, Fisher. As soon as you can find a way over the gate, we'll move on to covert ops training.
Tell you what, it's been so long since I played this game. I love Splinter Cell. My favourite Chaos Theory, apart from that one level, which is still bugged, by the way. Okay. So let's try this door. It's locked, which means it can be picked. What am I doing? Let's go and get my lockpick from before. Okay, data stick. Oh great, I've got to read. Okay, I'm going to pause this and read this and record that in post-editing. From Anna Grimsdaughter to Colonel Irving Lambert, sent on the 17th of the 4th, 2004 at 12:26. RE not likely. Lambert, I'm anxious to see what this super spy of yours can do. So I'll be waiting for him from the observation platform over the assault course. I've temporarily changed the door code to 25656 to keep anybody from wandering in. If he is as capable as you say, I'm sure he will do fine in the field. Just don't get too optimistic, old man. Just because the brass gave us the okay to recruit him, doesn't mean we're in the clear. we've still got a lot to prove here. And while Fisher may turn out to be the best thing since Audie Murphy, he's still just one man. A single slip up and the folks upstairs will shut us down faster than a leaking reactor. And as far as your claim that there is no such thing as a secret when Sam Fisher is looking for something, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Grim. Is it Grimm's daughter or is it Grimm's Deuter? Sounds very German. Also, I hate reading. Terrible at it. Anyway, let's continue. Alright then, let's move on. Let's double check. Yep, 5656. Okay, there's nothing else. Great. Save electricity, you know what I mean? Okay, let's move on to the next part. Of course, we're going to save.
You're moving on into covert ops. The objective is to sneak through the area without being detected. We've got live bodies in there. Some of the top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered to be your victims. The next door is locked, Sam. You'll need to use your lockpicks to get through it.
Easy. I love the lockpicking in this game. Well, in Splinter Cell in general, really, to be honest. It's so good. Second to Skyrim. Kingdom Come, you can do one, mate, with your lockpicking. Okay.
This next door is keypad locked. The man guarding the door has the code to open it, but he's been instructed not to cooperate. Convince him otherwise.
Oh, we'll see. Okay. Let's sneak up on him. I get that damn code.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Honestly, I have a terrible memory when it comes to codes. So I always write them down. Just in case. Okay. Alright, let's move on.
This next door is retinal scanner locked. These things are cheap and near impossible to hack. Fortunately, it's just a matter of getting the right eyes to the scanner.
Really?
Usually an officer. The gentleman ahead is registered for the scanner. Convince him to open the door for you.
Anyway, let's get this guy. I need your eyeballs for a second.
Got it.
Don't blink. Thank you, good sir. Now, it's time for you to take a little nap. In a bit, mate. Okay, let's move on.
Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a ghost's shadow.
How does he know? You know what I mean? Now, the shooting in this, not the best. But, you know, it suffices. Okay, why can I not? Hack. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was right on it. Come on. Waste of 3 bullets, man. Okay, perfect shot right there, though. Make it make sense. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Making me look like an idiot.
Some cameras are more fragile, and all you'll need to do to get past them is shoot them.
Easy. Okay, let's hug the wall and shoot it from here. Oh, look at that one shot. Get in.
Sometimes the only way to pass a camera will be to stick to existing shadows and time your movements.
I wish the thing from Pandora Tomorrow was in this one. We can change colour, but it's not. So we have to do it manually and wait till the camera turns the other way. Let's go, quickly. Now you can get caught here, by the way. Okay, let's run! There we go, done it.
Knock out the guard in the corridor and hide his body before the patrolling guard finds it.
Okay. I'm gonna get you. I can smell your aftershave. It's cheap. Like this course. Let's just disappear into the night. And good night, mate.
Now, Fisher, let's bring in another guard to evaluate your work.
Of course, I'm gonna check what's in that room. Probably nothing, but shh.
Changing channel. Good work, Sam. Remember that discretion is critical to our operations. Covering up the evidence of your passing through will go a long way towards proving our usefulness in the field.
Now, after this part, the sound went. Don't know why. So, I'm gonna stitch in the re-recorded part. Pain in the ass, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let's go. Now, I did check that room. There's nothing in there of interest. Now, we're going to move on to the sound part of the game.
The next hallway's the same idea, but for sound. I'll be monitoring a few hidden mics.
Okay, we got to be very quiet. Like, you would have heard that, realistically. Imagine having a room like that, though. Be great for recording. Okay, got to be very, very stealthy over the glass here. And I think we're done, ladies and gentlemen.
Have you started yet? Fisher, holy Christmas, you're at the end. Phenomenal work. Let's move on.
Alright, thank you very much for watching the second episode, the training level. And then we're going to go straight into our very first mission. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Shelton Gaming. Bye-bye for now.
It's gotta be him.
Yep. Sam Fisher, let me introduce you to Vernon Wilkes Jr.
Hello.
Hey, I've heard crazy things about your work.
I hope you don't mind. I told him some of your stories from Kuwait.
We're all friends here.
Right on.
Junior Wilkes is a longtime NSA employee. He'll be your wheels, wings, and weapons. He coordinates transportation and equipment.
Great.
For sure. Man, you must be itching to get back out in the field, huh?
It's all I'm good at.
Well, it's all we need. Welcome to the NSA.
I'm sure things are going to come together famously. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative, and we're going to have a lot to prove.
Right.
The two of you will be Third Echelon's first team on the ground. Be ready for it, and do us proud. Welcome to the NSA.
Congratulations, Fisher. You have demonstrated that you are the right man to spearhead the NSA's Third Echelon's initiative. The onus will be on you to prove the worth of the deploying solo convert operatives by gathering intelligence in the field and taking deliberate action based on that intelligence. Welcome to the NSA.